And let's give it a little bit of beans here. Kind of see how this goes. It's got some pretty decent power, to be honest. It does not feel slow by any means. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Peter's Autovlog. This is Peter. In today's video, we're going to get behind the wheel of this 2023 Ford F-250 XL Super Duty. And before we go on, I want to give a big shout out to Bartow Ford for allowing me some time with this Super Duty. Big thank you to Tim. But there are all their information and a link to their website in the description below. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the brand new redesigned 2023 Super Duty trucks. Now this one that we have with us here is an F-250 XL model with the XTX package and the FX4 package. This one here is finished off in Oxford white, which is a really nice color, especially with these black accents that this XTX package gives you. Now, of course, as we know that there are many different packages or many different trim levels of the Super Duties, from the F-250, F-350, F-450 and on. And of course, we got the XL, XLTs, we got the Lariats, King Ranch, we got the Limited and also the Platinum. And of course, you got also the Tremor versions as well, and all kinds of things you can do in the way. There's a lot of way you can configure your trucks. This one, the way it's configured, I kind of like it. This one is equipped with the new for 2023 6.8 liter normally aspirated V8. Now this one that we have here is a super cab, not a crew cab. Crew cab usually the 4 doors. This one has a super cab, which gives you the regular and just a little extra door that always swings up, which is a very interesting. I really like the way this truck is configured because it's got the short 6.7 foot bed. You can also get an 8 foot bed, but this one here is the shorter bed with the shorter, I will say, cab, not just the regular cab, but this is more of a kind of extra space it gives you in the cab. This is kind of the perfect size to me for Super Duty. Now, of course, as you can see, we got the side steps here. That's kind of controversial. Everybody thought that Ford copied Chevy in the way they did. This is a way to step up here and access your bed a lot more easier. Now, this one, you can see this one's not equipped with any type of rear window as well. So here it's equipped with the FX4 package. The FX4 package, which basically gives you is off-road tuned shocks. You also have a bit of higher springs as well. You got the all-terrain tires that you get also with this FX4 package. Also, you get skid plates as well. Now, the skid plates on this truck is kind of interesting the way I'm going to come up here, because the skid plates on this truck, there's no front skid plate, as we got a front air dam, as you can see here. So we got no skid plate there at all, but you have skid plates for the gas tank and the transfer case. And that's the way kind of this FX4 package works. I guess you have to go to the Tremor version to get the front skid plate and all that kind of stuff. So that, as I mentioned, the FX4 package gives you those skid plates on the bottom. You also got hill descent control. You also get the decals. You also get the locking rear as well on these trucks. This one has the XTX package as well. Now, this is more of an appearance package, but you also have some convenience interior features like the 360 degree camera, a lot of things to help you tow, a lot of the tow stuff as well. Now, as you can see, the STX package blocks out all this system here. All this is blocked out. And by the way, this is a functional air scoop here, or a vent that is functional, as I don't know the camera's gonna capture, but it is functional. But this blackout package gives you all the stuff done in black. Of course, the wheels are black. These are 18-inch wheels. These are specifically to this STX package. These are 18-inch wheels. These are wrapped around 275mm Bridgestone Dualers all-terrain tires. These are the tires that come with this FX4 package. Really nice wheel. I love the way that it says. I believe we got like a 13 or 14-inch over here on the front with single piston calipers. Coming here to the front, this XTX package also gives you all this black grille. You also get the fog lights. These are LED fog lights, LED headlights. You also got, of course, your daytime running lights, which is this big C that's brand new, designed for 2022. This is pretty cool. Right here, you can see that big C shape that is brand new for the Super Duties. You got the LED fog light as well. With that XTX package, you got your big heavy duty tow bars there, as you can see. We got no front sensors as well, but we got that interesting front air dam here at the bottom, which obviously coming with the FX4, I thought it would be a front skid plate of this one, but this one's not equipped with that. So it's kind of interesting the way that Ford packages that stuff. Of course, you got the front camera as well here, along with this huge Ford badge there on the front, and of course your Super Duty stamped into the hood. I really like the way Ford kind of designed this hood. It's really nice. So underneath the hood, guys, of course we got this new 6.8 liter normally aspirated V8. That's a brand new design for 2023. So coming on over here, guys, like I mentioned, the blackout badging, you got your tow mirrors as well here, which is obviously heat, and you got blind detection. Of course you got the doors here, your super cab. So this XTX package also gives you body painted bumpers. As you can see there, those are white bumpers there, which really look nice. Give you a much better accent instead of a more chrome or black, plastic one. Of course your tow cage is already done. It is 7-pin tow cage. Now of course this is ready to tow. You got about, I believe, around 14,000 pounds of towing in this specific ones. I'll put all those numbers up for you guys on the screen, but that's basically what this can tow. And let's check out the bed over here. We got a backup camera. Has this one is equipped with the 360-degree camera that the XTX package also gives you. Now as you can see here, we have no assist on the bed door, but you got a 6.7-foot bed here. We got basically some hooks and all that kind of stuff, and we do have some LED lighting as well. Here's the switch for that over here, and those lights turn on over here. But this one's not equipped with any type of power over here. Of course, with the new F-250s or Super Duties, you can get Pro Power on board with about I think it's a 2 kilowatt Pro Power on board you can get. So this one does not have it, but you can option it as well off in some of these Super Duties. So there you see we got a ruler here as well. It shows you all that kind of thing. It's no workbench or anything like that on this one here at all, or something like that. But anyway, it's not bad at all. Now I think you can put around, I want to put it up on the screen for you guys, 3,000 pounds of payload capacity. I'll put all those numbers up on the screen for you guys as well. And we do have a backup camera here as well, and a bed camera as well. Excuse me, that's what I meant. The bed camera, also part of that XCS package that gives you the cameras for towing all that stuff. And putting up this door back up, it's not too heavy, and just kind of locks back up there. Really nice, as you can see there. Got the nice Super Duty stamped into the door. Now coming over here, guys, we got part of those sensors here as well for that active system that this new Super Duty has. The Super Duties have a lot of new technology in terms of driver assistance, kind of like Ford's Copilot 360. These do a lot of things. This truck is equipped with some of that. As you can see, I really like the styling. I really like this truck. This is kind of the way I would spec one. I really love the way this Super Cab is, kind of a smaller, especially with this type of bed. I wish Ford offered this Super Duty like this in Tremor package, because I would have something like this with a 7.3 or even this engine, but that you can have availability of the Tremor package, which gives you the much lifted truck. I wish Ford would allow that instead of having it to go like a Lariat or something like that with, a crew cab instead of the Super Cab. So I wish Ford had that option to do that for the Tremor version. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sticker of this one here. You can see, guys, here in my reflection. Hello everybody. So here's a sticker for this 2023 Super Duty. As you can see, guys, F-250 single rear wheel 4x4 Super Cab XL model with 148 wheelbase. That doesn't here start at around $49,000, just over $49,000. You can see there, you can pause the video, for a total price of $57,000, and there's no additional markup on this truck at all. So that's really good, because some of these trucks were given an additional markup since there were just a few coming in, but there's quite a bit of them on the lot. So as you can see, guys, for about $57,000, I think this is a pretty well equipped truck, considering nothing is really cheap anymore in terms of these kind of trucks. Even an F-150 like this will probably run you about the same price. So coming here to the front of the hood of this Super Duty, let's go ahead and lift this hood up, and thank you for putting some hydraulic shocks to the hood of this F-250s or heavy duties. So ladies and gentlemen, here we have the brand new Ford 2023 6.8 liter normally aspirated V8. This has 400 horsepower, 445 pound-feet of torque, going to a 10-speed torque shift automatic transmission. And of course, this has the four-wheel drive system that this F-250 is equipped with. Now, of course, this is a brand new engine for 2023, guys. You can also get a 7.3 liter normally aspirated V8 with about 445 horsepower. And then, of course, you got to go to your diesel options, which include 475, 500 horsepower with up to 1,200 pound-feet of torque. But of course, this is a much lighter engine, and they're probably about the same as the diesel ones in terms of, but they cannot tow as much with this engine that you can with the diesels. But this is still a good engine overall. Just a half mile that I drove it, I can definitely feel it much lighter in this truck. In terms of fuel mileage, guys, the EPA does not publish any type of fuel mileage with these trucks, but what I've seen online, you're looking at around 13 miles to about 19 miles per gallon. Of course, that's more the highway miles, 13, 14 miles per gallon in the city. Of course, that depends where you are, how you drive, how heavy your foot is, in all the conditions. But that's about what you average out for this, what I've seen online for this 6.8 liter in terms of gas mileage. So, but there we go, guys. This is a power plant for this F-250 XL. Let's go ahead and drop the hood. I gotta grab it here because it's pretty tall. And there we go. So one cool thing about this truck, this is the first time I'm doing a super cab, not a crew cab, on this F-250. So let's go ahead and check out the interior and open up this door here for you. So of course, being an XL model, you got the lower trim with cloth and a little more, not as obviously premium materials for this trucks, but it's still pretty nice, to be honest. It's still starting here, guys. In the front here, we got a bit of soft material here for your elbow here, where your passenger's elbow will rest. We got a bit of our hard plastics, as you can see. That's kind of expected of this kind of Super Duty trucks. We got a bit of a gray trim here, as you can see. You got your power window button here and your door locks. A lot of storage space as well. You can definitely see that there's a ton of storage space here for putting things. It doesn't look like a bottle holder or anything like that, but plenty of storage space here. And coming down here, a little bit of a Easter egg that we got a little American flag here as well, which is awesome. We got the Super Duty stamped here on part of the dash. Take a look at this cab. It's really nice. I love this cloth seats, are really nice. I feel really rugged. Really like the pattern on this cloth seats, really nice. Now, as you can see, this XTX package gives you this bench seat as well, which gives you a little bit of storage here in the middle, which is excellent. That is lockable as well. And of course, we got the power outlets over here. We also got your glove box here, which is really nice. Got plenty of, and you also got a button there to turn off the passenger side airbag. Love that Super Duty on there. And you can see, guys, we got an open glove box here. Usually this is where your button is for the upper glove box, but this is all open here on the Super Duties. But it's really nice. I really like this cabin. Obviously, this being the Super Crew, the way you open up this up, the rest of the back is just gonna go this up here and pull this back. Now, as you can see, guys, we got also power window. This goes down as well. A little bit of a soft here. This is actually hard material here, but you got a little more pockets there, another speaker there as well. Now, getting back here, it's not easy. Obviously, as you can see, it's not going to be, I can't even get up there. And this is pretty high. Cameras don't do it justice, but this truck is sitting above my knees height here. And we have some grab handles here to get up, but it's not easy. You got to definitely put a step on this truck. You can probably get them option off from Ford, but it's not bad. But getting back here, obviously, it's kind of tricky to get back here because you got to jump up here. And this is a little bit narrow, as you can see. The seat's a little bit pushed a little more further back than it should, but you got the decent space in the back. You can definitely put some people back here. I was saying the short term, the seat is actually where I'm sitting at there, but you can definitely put the seats up here. You can just squeeze this little lever here and you can put the seat up, as well as you can put the seat down as well. On this side over here, as you can see, we got some more stuff there, and you can also eject there back there. So really nice what you can do with this Super Duty. So got plenty of space. But there we go, guys. There's the interior on this side. We'll get into the driver's side in just a few moments, but I think it's a pretty cool. This gives you kind of a lot more room. Kind of interesting the way this Super Duty is with this super cab. So there we go. Just closing up. This is pretty easy. Get that closed up, and there we go. So let's go ahead and check out the interior driver's side of this F-250. So as you can see, we got the same soft material here for your elbows. We got the gray inserts here as well. As you can see, we got your controls for your windows and mirrors. We got a speaker here and lots of space where you can put a lot of your things here, which is really nice. Now coming here to the interior, coming here to this steering wheel, we got basically just a plastic steering wheel, no leather or anything like that. It is adjustable manually as well, out fore and aft. And you can see we got the little American flag here as well. We got plastic here as well. Not bad controls for all your lights, basically to pull on your parking brake. And of course, we got your hood release there. But really nice. As you can see, guys, as I mentioned, of course, this goes up as well. You can access that also through here on the side. But I was getting inside, but also you also have the way to open up the back door as well here to that side, so both doors open the same kind of length. So it is kind of hard, as I mentioned, to get back here, but it is still pretty cool the way this looks. Obviously, I really like this type of truck. So all right, guys, go ahead and jump inside, and literally jump inside because it's not easy to get in here. All right, so now we're inside of this F-250. We had a little jump inside, so as you know, the height is not as the camera's not going to do it justice, but it is pretty high to get up to this truck, especially with no step to help you. You really got to grab hold of this handle to help yourself up to this Super Duty with this FX4 package. Now, before we go on and close the door, let's go ahead and hear this 6.8 liter V8. Sounds pretty healthy to me. Let's go ahead and guys and shut the door so we get a little more AC going, since it is a little bit cooler here in Central Florida nowadays. Now we're up in the mid 80s, but it's still quite humid today actually. This interior got redesigned for the 2023 Super Duties. I really like the way these ergonomics are really nice. They really improved them. This is, even though this is a lower truck, a lower spec truck, doesn't have the nicer materials, but this is still a pretty well option off interior. Now we're starting over here, guys. We got plenty of good visibility, as you can see, even though this is a super cab. We don't have the crew, but still got really good visibility. We got, of course, all the controls here, and I really love that the way that Ford designed that lower to see your side mirror there. We got big mirrors with blind spot detection, all that kind of stuff, and they're heated as well. As I mentioned, we already touched on the open glove box, all that kind of stuff. Starting over here, let's start off with the button up here. We got the camera there. As you can see, we got front and rear cameras as well, and we got a 360-degree camera that this truck is equipped with. As you can see, we got little different camera angles. We got the front camera, as I mentioned, you got the rear camera. We do have the bed camera there as well, and we got all hitch camera there, which does a really good job. So you have different camera views. As you can see, you also got an external and auxiliary camera there as well, as you can install. But we got all camera views, front and rear, as you can see, which is really cool. Now you can also turn on or turn off your parking sensors as well, which is awesome. And of course, for 2023, and this XTX package gives you a lot of help with, if you're basically doing hitch. You got what they call trailer assist, you got trailer routing. Now this one is not equipped with the maps or anything like that, but you have plenty of backup cameras and systems to help you back up. Coming here, guys, we'll take the camera off. We got, of course, your Sync 4 system, which is an 8-inch screen. Now this is kind of your base system that you have. You can also do a 12-inch screen, as you can see. That's part of the options on this Super Duties. This being more of a base trim, you have basically your audio, you got your phone connections, applications as well, your apps, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto as is equipped with. This has also got over-the-air updates as well, radio, headphones, sound. You can see all kinds of vehicle settings here, as you can see, and it's pretty quick to the touch as well. Features, as you can see, we got driver assistance, towing, we got all kinds of towing things you can do. Add a trailer, navigate trailers, all kinds of things that this truck is equipped with. If you're gonna do owner's manual and driver assistance there as well. This truck is equipped with, I believe, 6 speakers, if I'm correct. This is kind of your base system, which just sounds really nice. Got pretty decent stereo system. I'm gonna put that down because I don't want to make YouTube mad. So guys, so that's basically it for your 8-inch screen here. You got a little more pocket here below that, as you can see there, and we got no other type of connections here. As you can see, this is a more of a base model. Now coming in here, of course, as I mentioned, we got basically manual controls here for your radio and all that kind of stuff. For stations, changing all that's really nice. Also for your 1-zone AC down here that we have with us. This is truck that only has a 1-zone AC, which is your base system. You guys, you can see we got all big knobby controls for all your AC, which is great, because obviously most of the people that operate this trucks maybe have some gloves on, something like that, so you're able to grab the big buttons and adjust your heat. Let me go ahead and turn that off. So this is a way you can adjust easily all your climate controls. Over here we got 12-volt connections. We got actually 2 of them, one here and one down here as well. A couple of 12-volt connections. We got a house sprung connection, 400-watt house sprung connection, 2 USB ports on here, and you can see we got a little more storage space on here as well, another tray, and of course you got your flat bottom door. As you can see, this one is equipped with the bench seat as well. On this XTS package, you can lift, as I mentioned, you can lift this up, a little more storage space. And if you bring you have to press a little button here on the side, but you gotta go ahead and bring this down, bring your bench seat down. So this becomes basically a little bit of a workbench here, a little thing to put your stuff here. As you can see, we got a couple cup holders, pocket here to put your phone. As you can see, my S23 kind of fits right there perfectly. And we have also a little more storage space. As you can see here, there's no connections there whatsoever or anything like that, but nonetheless a little more space there for your storage. So this is really nice. Got a bit of cloth there, as you can see. So this feels really nice when you're traveling. So coming up here, let's go ahead and move to the center screen. So coming over here, as you can see, there's this little 3.2-inch screen. Has a lot of information for you. You got a digital speedometer there. You can do all kinds of information, calm screen. We got measurements, we got engine coolant, transmission temps, all kinds of things. You also got an off-road mode as well, but we got tire pressures there, fuel economy, and engine hours, all kinds of things you can do. And we also have our, since this is an FX4 equipped package, you got a off-road stats there with what kind of angles you are and all kind of stuff, which is pretty cool information that gives you though. So as you can see, guys, the rest of the gauges are just analog tachometer and speedometer with all your temps and all that stuff in the top. Of course, we got a column section, which a lot of people like. So coming here to the steering wheel, which is a really nice steering wheel. That's really nice in your hands, even though it's kind of plasticky. But here we have controls for your cruise control. This does not have any type of intelligent cruise control, anything like that. You have to go to a higher model. And over here, as I mentioned, you have all controls for your telephone and all your center screen here functions. All right, let's go ahead and go out for a test drive. Just one little mention that I mentioned, guys, when you go in these trucks or in these new F-250s, when you put it in park, it looks like the parking brake automatically goes on. So once you got to get there, brakes, I'm going to press R to release our parking brake, and let's go ahead and go in reverse and check out the reverse camera. So as you can see there, we got all the settings here we can do for the camera. You can go ahead and bring the camera full view there. Got pretty good graphics with the camera, to be honest. As I mentioned, we see the camera before, but really good graphics. And we have trajectory lines, and as I mentioned, we do have sensors there as well. So you can see the camera, there we go, there's the sensors going on. So pretty good camera system, and of course this has all kinds of help if you're going to tow. But let's go ahead and take this car out for a drive. So this is the first time I'm really going to drive it. I only drove the truck here about half a mile, so I've really had the pleasure of really driving it for more than a mile. Let's go ahead and see how this F-250 goes around. It's a little longer, but it's a little shorter wheelbase truck for sure. But this truck really nice. I really like the way this thing drives. This F-250 feels really interesting to drive. Very light, not as heavy. Very easy to drive this truck. Very smooth, quiet so far. Obviously, the suspension is bouncy because obviously this has got a very FX4 package. lighter truck. Those window stickers are a little bit blocking my view, but let's go ahead and, yeah, this engine has plenty of power. I feel it's got pretty nice pickup. Let's go out this way. Yeah, this is no sports car, but actually it doesn't turn too bad. It doesn't feel nowhere near as heavy as the diesel trucks for sure. This is a much lighter truck. Very nice. Obviously the ride's a little bouncy as far as I'm feeling, but it does ride well. It's got nice power. It's going to push the brakes a little bit. It's got good braking power. And actually the power is not bad at all. It's got some good power. Now of course we got 400 horsepower and 445 pound-feet of torque. But it feels nice. This is a very nice riding truck, to be honest. It does feel a little bit bouncier, but it's not horrible by any means. And everything's here at your fingertip. As I mentioned, we got all your volume controls here. There's a big knobs here for that you can see there. Everything's here at your fingertips. I really like the way this new F-250s are designed. The ergonomics are pretty good, to be honest. I don't see anything that's, you know, kind of oddly shaped or oddly placed. The steering wheel feels pretty decent in your hand, even though it's plastic. Let's go ahead and get going. And let's give it a little bit of V's here. Let's kind of see how this goes. It's got some pretty decent power, to be honest. It does not feel slow by any means, but obviously we're empty, so it's not really representing of, you know, so if you're towing or hauling something, but it does go pretty quickly. It's got decent power. It's a little bit loud. A little bit louder than the diesel, I'm correct, but it does feel good though. Now the ride is it's a little bit bouncy, but that's kind of expected of this Super Duty trucks, especially one that's, you know, empty. But overall, it's got a nice feeling to it. It's very nice. The response is nice. There's a little bit of wind noise at this speeds. But we're doing about 70, and it feels nice. It's a very nice, comfortable truck. There's a little bit of wind noise now around the mirror area, but it's got plenty of good power, to be honest with you. I really liked it. Yeah, nice truck. Definitely got good power. As I mentioned before, this is, you know, probably the most, I would say, fuel efficient in kind of parentheses. These are not, you know, this truck's not the, you know, you don't buy the save fuel, but. And the brake pedal feels nice. Got a nice, strong, progressive pedal feel. But yeah, I mean, it goes very well. It's got good power. It's got, I mean, if you're doing some lighter towing, something that you need a little bit more, maybe say than an F-150, this could be your truck. Obviously, this engine's probably not meant to tow, maybe some light towing and stuff like that, but it's got plenty of power. I mean, obviously, if you want to have a little more power, that's just a little more AC coming through. If you want a little more power, you have to go to the 7.3 liter engine, or might have always got to a diesel engine. But I like that this truck feels a lot lighter. It definitely feels feels definitely lighter, a little more in control than the heavier diesel trucks. But this is by no means feels very good looking for the truck. Right now we're on 2 high, so we're not doing any forward drives. Let's just kind of drive here and just to check out. Most of the time people are going to drive these trucks basically on the road, and the way sometimes people here, especially here in Florida, the way people drive these heavy duties like a sports car, they got plenty of power, but some of these people just, you know, they drive the hell out of them here, and they drive like you have like a little Toyota or something like that. But that's the way these people crazy drive here. But overall, so far the suspension is a little bouncy. I might say that again, but yeah, now you get to ride a little more, especially on the bumps, something like that. Yeah, it is a little bouncy, but, and that's that, you know, this FX4 suspension does up it out a little bit, so it's not as bouncy as a regular, just non-FX4 equipped truck, but it does feel nice. I mean, it does ride nice. It's quiet. This engine's got plenty of pep, to be honest. I have not felt this thing being underpowered or anything like that. And I don't know if that's a copper nut up there in that Explorer, but yeah, this is a very nice stuff for the price of this truck. What is it, 60? I used less than twice. It was like $60-something thousand, or $55,000, something like that. I forgot. I'll put it up on the screen for you guys. But not badly equipped. It rides very nice. It's got a very nice feeling. This truck's got plenty of pep. Sounds nice though. That V8 sounds really nice, and the brakes have really nice feeling, and it's got some pretty good stability when braking. Overall, it's going to change for if you're towing something or, you know, depending on the load. But overall, a great truck. I mean, I like the size of this truck. Obviously, you don't have the much bigger room in the back, but if you're not really going to carry any people or anything big, I think this will be the perfect combination of truck. So let me know what you guys think of this 2023 Super Duty trucks. If you like the interior, if you like the ergonomics, the way everything was redesigned, especially if you had a prior generation one, to see if this is much better improved or not. I kind of like the older styling of the instrumentation layout of the dash layout. I know that's me, but that's just the way, you know, the way I see it. But super smooth transmission. I mean, this transmission is so smooth. You can barely feel the shifts at all. And the truck has plenty of power. I mean, it easily gets up to speed, not even flooring it. It's got plenty of power. I like this engine. It's really nice. It's got a really nice feel to it, very smooth. And you can definitely have that perfect audible for not to be too loud or anything like that. It's got kind of good sound to it. And the brakes, yeah, very nice. Very good feeling brakes. And we have a lot of traffic here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that F450 goes by, you can go ahead and go buy an F250. But in conclusion, for the price, I think it's plenty of truck. I really like this spec. Super cab with the FX4 package. There's plenty of, especially even with the cab, or excuse me, even with this size of bed, I think it's a perfect truck. So I wish Ford offered this in a trimmer version, specifically in this type of trim with a super cab and not the crew cab, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. Ford doesn't offer that for us. But let me know, guys. In conclusion, I really like this truck. It's much more manageable. It's got plenty of power. This 6.8 is actually not bad for a base engine. I think it's got plenty of power. Of course, it depends on what you're doing, but I find it plenty powerful enough for every day. But let me know, guys, in the comments, see what you guys get. What do you guys think of this F250, especially it's kind of more base trim. I like it. And it's not cheap, obviously. These are almost $60,000 trucks, the way we see it. But quick redo of the rear camera. As you can see, guys, really nice graphics there. And you got a 360-degree camera as well, which I really like. So, but there we go. 2023 Ford F250 XL XT trimmed. I really like it. I only wish I mentioned was a step here to help you up in this thing, but great engine, plenty of amenities for what it is for this price of a truck. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have been enjoying this review. If you have not done so, guys, please subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.